Hi guys, this is Martin, aka MartinTheVlogger, and today I'll give you the correct answer to a question that is popping up so much, especially these days around winter, on the forums, on the RYKER forums or Spyder forums, or you're asking me a lot this question. What is the best upgrade, or what shall be my first upgrade when you have just bought your Spyder or RYKER? There is only one correct answer to this, and I will tell it to you at the beginning of this video. Then, if you want, I will continue, and it doesn't matter if you own Spyder or RYKER, I will continue through upgrades that I have done during my 5 years of riding, and I will talk more in general so everybody can find something useful, and I will tell you what was good, what was bad, and what I would probably avoid. In case you don't know me, have a look around my channel. I'm riding with TheBeast for more than 5 years. I'm recording a lot of stuff, crazy riding, crazy journeys, you know. Subscribe to my channel in case you're not a subscriber, and have the notifications on, because every time I make a cool video, you will be notified. And now, enough of this. Let's get started. So what is the correct answer to a question, what shall be your first upgrade, or what is the best upgrade to your bike? Is it about shocks, Swaybar, heated grips, seat, saddlebags? Nothing from this, guys. In case, and don't be offended by this, in case you have to ask this question, probably you don't know your bike yet. And that's all fine. I didn't know my bike probably for a half a year. So my answer to this question always is, go out there and put some serious mileage on it. Don't buy anything. Either you have bought Spyder, that is almost like complete bike. Doesn't matter if it's F3, F3T, or RT, even better. Or if it's a RYKER. I know RYKER needs a lot of attention, but still, it's a complete bike. Go out there, put 5,000 kilometers on it, which is like 3,000 miles, and understand what type of rider you are, and what type of upgrades you would like to do, and what you are missing, and which direction you would like to go. My bike, TheBeast, I have decided I would like to have it all about the style, you know, and performance. So therefore I have made several upgrades that many of you will never put on your bike, okay? So go out there and ride and listen to your bike. Enjoy it, enjoy the riding, because you have bought yourself one hell of a bike. But listen to yourself like, okay, this is something I need. I have so many lockups because I'm riding aggressively. What shall I do? So correct question should be, guys, I'm having lockups. Guys, you know, my bike is a little bit soft. Is there anything I can do to improve handling? That's the correct question, not what should be your first upgrade on the bike. Is this doesn't make sense for you? Guys, in case you have any questions, I'm moving everybody to new forum that I have opened. It's on the MartinTheVlogger.com/forum. There is a Q&A with me. Please write there all the questions, because I cannot cope with all the questions on my social media anymore. So write it there. I'm replying with videos. Feel free to ask me anything. And now let's go across all upgrades that I have done in 5 years. I will talk in more general, and I will tell you, well, in case you have to do something during the winter time, I know winter is too long, I will tell you what's maybe possible to do. So let's start. So what is basically my story, what I have done, what were my first upgrades, and what I was doing through the 5 years, and maybe what I would be doing after I have the experience right from the beginning, okay? Very first thing I would recommend you to do, in case you have bought your bike before the winter time or in this winter time, buy yourself a battery charger that has the winter mode. If you haven't seen my winterization video, it's popping up right over there, what you should do to your bike before winter, during the winter time. You don't want to, you know, destroy your battery right away. So it's not an upgrade, that's a must thing to have. what I have bought directly at the dealer when I have bought my bike, I know I wanted to have heated grips because I knew I'm petrol head through my whole life, and I know that I will be riding through the mountain pass, and I will be riding till, you know, late in the winter, and I will start early in the spring. So heated grips, absolute must. I don't know if BRP had put any upgrade to it, but these are not really strong, and that's something I'm thinking that I will replace very, very soon. So not the best buy, but okay. I have bought this. It's I don't know, monoseat cowl. Yeah, that's how it's called. I have bought it only because I knew that I want to have the Beast to look sportish, and I know that I will be riding a lot by myself, so that was kind of, you know, make like some extra upgrade I wanted to do. And apart from that, oh yeah, stupid thing, I have bought this charger or plug-in, whatever thing it is, how you call it. Never used it because it's simply on the wrong place, and you see, I should not do it because it was just stupid, you know? So, but there are some things that I would maybe recommend to do before you will start riding. And the thing is, like, try to protect your bike as much as possible, you know, against conditions on the road, okay? So what I mean by this is, I know that bike catch a lot of stone chips right over here, so in case you can buy whatever thing like protective foil, buy it or go to a rep studio and have it done. That's something I would do now as a one of the first things. A little bit of the self-promotion or sales promotion. MTV Manufacturing, my company. We are the only one that we are doing, and I have just created it in September, I think. It's this. A lot of stone chips right over here, a lot of stone chips right over here, and we have 12-piece kit for F3S, F3 and F3T. So in case you would like to protect your bike, especially those front arms, these bikes are not cheap, so why not to keep the value a little bit and protect it. So MTV Manufacturing, MartinTheVlogger.com/shop, you can get it there. And you might think about the tank protector. In case you are wearing belt, you will scratch definitely this tank. But again, just don't go online and don't buy the first thing you will see that it's carbon or with some crazy look. Think about it, because I have here carbon, and every carbon design is a little bit different, and I have carbon here, and I wanted those two things looks absolutely the same. So go and think about it, all right? Now, if I go from the front to the back, you know, this is something I have bought probably after 2 years or 1 year because I like the signature light. There are so many lighting kits available on the market. It's not necessary. Just, you know, with those LED lights everywhere, just some of the aftermarket stuff is simply where, you know, it's like it was not born with the bike. That's, I think, the correct formulation. And sometimes it just looks absolutely ugly and doesn't fit the bike. So again, just, you know, ride and wait for a moment and see if that's something you really want, and you know, maybe see some other videos or pictures and see what we'd like to put on the bike, you know. Wrap and color, you know, this is not, of course, this is not original color, it's all wrapped. And I did it after 2 years, I think. The Beast has turned yellow. Original color is magnesium. If you haven't just choose your bike because of the deal and the color was not your preferred color, you have bought yourself a beautiful bike, usually with, not usually, now these days the color combinations are just absolutely awesome. Actually, I love the 2021 color combinations. Anyway, so why you have to put stickers and wraps and everything right away? You have time for it, you know? Shocks and Swaybar, Bajaron, I call him Bajaron, but I think it's Bajaron. That dude did his Swaybar. I'm not recommending any other Swaybar. Is it something that you need to do it right away? Nope. Same thing goes for the shocks. I did this upgrade after first riding season, after I have put like 18,000 kilometers to the bike, because then I only realized like, okay, I'm riding aggressively, I'm whale-sized dude, the front is way too soft, plus, you know, the front is sliding a lot. What I can do to feel better, what I can do to improve the handling. And I went for Wilbers, and of course I went for almighty Bajaron Swaybar. And that upgrade is absolutely amazing. But does everybody need it? Nope. Definitely not. What else I have here? Oh, definitely. Windshield or wind protector. Yeah, this is all about the style, and I have put on my forum the answer, if this can protect you. Good one. Anyway, again, it all depends what will be your sitting position. So whatever you have bought the bike with, go for it and go for long journeys, go for short rides. Have a look on it if you like it or not. Different helmet will require, or basically different helmet and different sitting position will require different windshield in order for you to feel super comfortable, you know. So, and different helmet creates different noise and stuff like that. So again, wait for it right over there. Wait for the windshield, find the correct one. Go for forums, have a look on the suggestions, but first realize like, what would you like to do, you know? These fog lights, that's something I just like. 2 years later, I have put it, or maybe 3 years later actually. I love them, and I have put daylights right over here because we are unfortunate in Europe, and I have moved it because I didn't like how the bike was, you know, lighted. So I improved the security basically. Wheels. That's absolutely not necessary to do it right away, right? I have these PPA wheels, but I was riding with the stock wheels for 2 years. After first year, I have put some stickers on it. And then I said like, okay, I would like to have these 16-inch PPA wheels that looks absolutely amazing. But again, only after a time, I have realized, okay, those 15 behaves like this. Then I have tested 16-inch wheels. Is the handling different? Can I stick with them? Only because I have put so many kilometers with my bike. I understand that, okay, I can stick with those 16. Again, I'm thinking to move to 15 by PPA because I can put a little bit, or basically the tire is gonna be a little bit wider. But, you know, I like them, and that's something I have done only after several years. Heated grids is quite okay. Yeah, phone mounting, that's something, it's not really an upgrade. It's just, I have this quad lock, whatever, charging station on my bike. Seats, again, is it something that I necessarily do? I mean, those seats are quite expensive, and that's other thing about, you know, all these upgrades. I don't think nobody has really a tree that produce money. So seat, this upgrade was more about my girlfriend because I wanted her to feel more comfortable at the back, and the stock seat is absolutely terrible. So that was something I have done when my girlfriend started to ride with me, okay? But I love those CanAm seats. Saddlebags. I started with the cross country, and now I have the shed saddlebags because cross country was just a terrible thing. But I haven't bought it straight away. If you have a RYKER, of course, that's a different story because RYKER don't have any luggage possibilities. But with Spyder, I was traveling only by using the frunk and plastic bag, and I had packed there, and I wasn't doing really vlogs at that moment. It looks a little bit tight ass, but I managed, okay? Because I wanted to know, like, do I really need those saddlebags? Or from the beginning, everything was about the style, you know? Some kind of carbon upgrades, not really important. Can filter, more performance, forget about it. It's just about, you know, the feeling. Decat and different pipes. Go out there, listen to your bike, and think in the way like, okay, in case I'm gonna put decat, first of all, it depends on what type of pipe you will put, because you will lose the back pressure. It's a long story. I don't want to comment now on it, but there are several videos on my YouTube that you can see different pipes on my bike. But think in the way that it will change the sound. It will be more dramatic, more noisy. Is it something that you really, really want? Or is it something that you are really, really missing? So, and again, put miles on it. I will be talking about it, or actually the video is coming to an end. So I'm talking about it right. This right over here, it doesn't look good. It will be fixed during hopefully springtime. We will come with something new, but those are actually my turn light signals. Why? Because I simply realize I'm so tall that I don't see that if the turn light signals are on or off on this bike. Are the mirrors okay for you? You don't have to buy them straight away. Those aftermarket mirrors or extra mirrors looks absolutely terrible, but that's something that you need to do in case you don't feel comfortable with these mirrors, you know? And do you need brake eyes by MTV Manufacturing for your F3? Hell yeah, that's something that you need straight away, because that back on F3, it's outdated and it looks absolutely terrible. Yeah, a little bit of self-promotion. What else I have? Rear shock upgrade, because the stock shock, I love BRP. By all my heart, I'm Spyder rider. But the rear shock is just absolutely cheap and terrible. So I have replaced it, and because again, me being well-sized dude, and Katka is also heavy, so we needed to, or I needed to change that. And also, I have done this, but again, 1 year I was riding with the rear fender, and then I have decided, okay, it's enough for me, and during the winter time, I was playing with the bike. Guys, put miles, put kilometers. Your bike is beautiful as it is, as you have bought it. You have time for upgrades, you know, like I have removed front fenders only because we are working on something like this, full LED. This is just a prototype. It looks not super cool now, but it's all fine. So we are working on something like this. And that's the reason why I'm actually riding without fenders, but I will put them back. And yeah, and also actually we will be working on a rear license plate holder and detachable saddlebag rack, basically. So guys, hopefully this was not a super long video for y'all. I have told you about almost all of my upgrades that I have done. In case you have any questions, feel free to write them on to MartinTheVlogger.com/forum, as I said. If you still didn't subscribe to my channel, have the notifications on, give this video a like if you like. Most importantly, guys, remember, ride, and always have fun.